Hi, this is Gabby from Speedy. Today I'm going to show you how to create a design in Illustrator that can be used for various purposes, such as apparel, merchandise, logos, web, and much more. In this tutorial, I will be creating a Zoom University design by implementing fonts, shapes, and colors, and even some effects. Feel free to follow along. I want to create a collegiate look to this design. First, the designs have a collegiate font. They also have a seal logo, like one of those circles with the squiggly lines. Together we can create a very appealing design. My plan is to have Zoom on the top, University on the bottom, the seal in the middle, with a little extra verbiage. So I'm going to start out with using Zoom. Let's go to Warp. I'll just see how the design will look with different styles. But in the end, we should go with Arch. Now on the appearance panel, let's add a fill. Go for a dark navy. We could go even further with some outlines. I think that looks great. Now we're going to type university. We'll make sure that the hierarchy of the text looks good. The zoom is much larger, but that is our focal point for now. And then university underneath it will have the same effect, but smaller. Same font, same colors, same outlines. We'll just play around with the spacing and the size until we get something we like. And now that we got it, let's move on to the seal. So we'll begin the seal by taking the ellipse tool and creating a circle. Once our circle has been created, let's copy and paste another circle on top, make it a little smaller. And we'll take our original circle and just leave an outline on it. Now you're going to want to go into Effect, Distort and Transform, Zigzag. Once we have opened our zigzag options, we are going to play around with some of the options to see what we can create. And once we're happy with how it looks, press OK. And now let's put a fill on it. And we'll take the inner circle and make it white. And now let's take another smaller circle and place it in the middle of our seal. Now, if you're not married to the look of our seal, you can always go back into the zigzag options in the appearance panel. I'm much happier with this, so this is what we're going to go with. And now I'm just going to create a little icon of a video camera. I do so by using the rectangular tool and just playing around with it until we see something that we like. This basic icon of a video camera looks great for Zoom University. Now let's copy the smallest circle, paste it in place, and go to Type on a Path. We want it to match our fonts, so make sure that the font that you use is consistent throughout this entire design. And just move around the Type on a Path tools to make sure that our text is centered. You can even go into the paragraph options and center it. And you'll want to play around with the baseline shift and the height and the spacing and the stretching and the size. All this can be found in the character panel. And now let's just duplicate our Type on a Path. Throw in some other text and go with Quarantine Edition. I know you can't see that right now. So we're just going to make some minor tweaks in the character panel. And now let's go to Type on a Path, and go to Options. We're going to flip it. And the Align to Path will be a center. And we'll just make our minor tweaks. Now I'm not crazy about how this looks. There might be too many letters in Quarantine Edition. So let's just change that to Stay at Home. We can eyedrop Established just to make it look consistent. Do some more minor tweaks. And there we go. We've created a Zoom University design. Now I'll show you how to export it as a PNG. Well, first I'm going to create a copy of this artboard so that we can expand and merge this design so that we only have the Navy information, all the text will be expanded, which means it will be created as outlines. We will not be able to edit this design any further. So we'll expand it a couple times. There's a lot of information going on. So it might require more than one time of expanding. We'll go to Pathfinder, merge, and then let's take the magic wand tool, grab all of our navy, and select all the excess information, delete it, and paste in place. And we can even group that. And now from here, let's grab our design. You can see that you can change it to any color at this point, which is something you were not able to do before it was expanded and merged. Now let's go right-click, export selection. Let's call this Zoom U. Make sure it's going to export in the correct location. And click Export Asset. And here we go. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please stay safe.